Welcome to Huntin Camp. We did it last year in Indiana. This year, we're doing it in Illinois, and I cannot wait to get started. We got new guys, we got old guys, we got familiar faces, we got new faces, we got camera guys, we got big bucks. It's gonna be awesome.
If you missed the last episode, you missed Lucas killing the first buck in camp and Dustin showing us how to rattle in multiple bucks.
Oh, thank God, dude.
Congratulations, buddy.
We found him.
And with a buck in the truck, the excitement at camp only continues to build as we continue on to episode 4. Welcome to Huntin Camp.
What I thought was closer.
What are we doing today, Greg?
So we're out here at first light. You can probably hear the highway behind me, and we're just scouting today. Today the weather, it's supposed to rain, it's supposed to be really windy, gross. So we're just scouting new spots, and you know, got the bow, so when we see them, we'll kill them. But the main plan is just to walk and find exciting stuff for the later in the week when the weather gets right. Okay. So he likes this oak tree. He's eating here. This would be a good afternoon spot. Easy to get to. Yeah, we're either gonna get in this split oak. Big white oak. It's dropping. All the rubs and scrapes are around this one lone white oak. And there's another one over there. We're gonna keep paralleling this ridge until the sign gets bigger and bigger. But I'm gonna mark this tree, take a picture of it in my Onyx, so that way if I'm in the dark, I know exactly what I'm looking for.
If you were gonna hunt on that sign alone, where would you look to set a tree in that direction?
It's a tough call, because what I'd really like to do is figure out where he's going and coming from. Looks like to me he's skirting the backside of that pond, and that's what he's doing. Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one. It's not a real easy spot to hunt. It's usually where the big ones are. Typically when I go out on an out-of-state hunt, I spend the first couple of days just pounding the pavement, trying to find spots. And once I have 4 or 5 spots, prepped, then I would say I go into more hunt mode. Yeah, you should probably scout more than you hunt when you're out of state or on short trips, but it's easier said than done. We've been walking for the last couple of days, and we'll probably walk all day tomorrow, and then we'll start hunting. So I would definitely say scout more than you hunt if you can on an out-of-state hunt. Maybe that's a little different at home, but out of state, when you don't know the area, you got to cover a lot of ground. Yeah, we're hunting this. Yep. Yeah, so this is we found a scrape line that parallels this fairly busy road. And what I've always thought is that deer treat big highways like, kind of like rivers. You know, they'll cross them, but only in the right spots, and they just kind of parallel them like a river. Like they kind of just follow the river, and then when they get to the spot, if they want to cross, they cross. The other good thing about these big highways is I think, like a river, that deer feel safe when they're at their back, like a river, because they feel like a predator can't attack from that way or approach from that way. So yeah, this kind of scrape line kind of confirms that. I've seen it before, but basically paralleling a highway is a pretty good move. Because right behind me is the granddaddy of them all, the biggest rub we found, and we found some big rubs. Are we not hunting this spot or what? This is insane. That right there is what you look for. That's a 150-inch buck just shredding like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is insane. I don't think I've ever, I'm 43. I don't think I've ever seen 1, 2, 3, 4 big rubs clustered together like that. Whole little grove. This is thick as crap. Briars, can barely walk through it. Same here. It's mosquitoes, but we followed this creek up, and I just realized that these are big bushier trees. These are smokes in here. We just found one.
My man ain't getting real high, is he?
Not at all.
Hunting every time or two. I don't know what he's hunting, but he's hunting something. So we jumped a small buck. We're gonna show you guys the way these deer bed up. You see here, he's got a big top laid behind him. You can see right here where he was laying. And if you look at the wind, he's got the wind to his back, and he can see us coming from 150 yards through there, facing downwind. So that's normally how they like to bed. So that's why they're so tough to kill. They know what they're doing. Well, let's see what we did there. 5.5, 5.4. Found 2 spots that might be possible we might hunt, but anyway, on to the next one.
While Greg is out finding all the giant rubs, Carl is trying to scratch up a buck with the black rack, while I'm pulling what little hair I have left out, trying to figure out if a deer even exist in Illinois.
I'm good.
Alright, well, we can't find them in the hills. We can't find them anywhere, so we're going to take the kayak across this creek and get back into this bottom where all the ridges dump in. Looks like it's kind of marshy back there. So I'm sure it'll be a disaster like everything else this week, so at least it'll be entertaining for you all. It's like the more you step into the slicker it gets. Alright. Might be able to just wade across it with our boots. Oh, right there you can. And poor Wes, he looks just as confused as I am on where to even find a buck to go after.
So we're in a group chat with all the hunters down here, and Greg sent a bunch of pictures yesterday of his bow next to a bunch of rubs. We just found this one here, in this piece next to this highway. The trick is, you set your bow against the tree behind it so it looks smaller, and you get the angle And Greg thinks you find rubs on trees like that.
So we made this a 5-mile loop this morning, didn't find much of nothing where we hit this morning. We've got a couple spots already planned out for Wednesday and Thursday. Our potential Thursday spot, if we don't do any good tomorrow, Wednesday, we're coming in from the south side now. We want to check this access out. We're coming in from the south Thursday. It's going to be north wind. And there's also a lot of area in here that we ain't covered that looks pretty good on the map, so we're going to hit us another loop. Try to beat this rain. The rain's coming in the next hour. We're probably going to get soaking wet today, so you might want to leave that camera in the truck. He probably going to have to GoPro, but we're going to cover this pretty quick. And then this evening with the rain, we'd probably be riding around in the truck most of the day. But anyway, we're going to hit us another loop, and that's all you can do, cover ground till you find something hot, and we're going to keep rolling.
Now, if you remember, earlier in the week, Greg was trying to take the easy way out and cheat by hunting close to the house. But now, later in the week, he's put on his big boy pants and is out pounding public land like the rest of us. We're proud of you, Greg. Your man card has been reinstated.
It's raining like a son of a gun. Me and Steve are freaking idiots. But anyway, we're here. May as well have fun with it. So we're in the pouring down rain. I am soaked to the bone. But there are 5 monster rubs right behind me and 5 more to my left. The way we set up, we're in a little V. I'm 30 yards to this side and I'm 27 to this side. We're gonna split the difference. We're gonna go ahead and prep our tree now and be back here at dark 30 in the morning. Our scent will be washed away. It'll be good as new. We'll make quiet. This is how you kill big bucks. If you guys are soft, don't follow me because I'm hardcore.
All right, Greg, what we just go through?
We went through a hurricane. We are beyond soaked. There's about 2 inches of water in my boots. We prepped 2 different trees, and but who cares? Cause he dead. In the morning, he dead. He dead. The trail is perfect. The access is perfect. The tree is perfect. The sign is perfect. The weather is not perfect, but better. I wish it was going to be about 15, 20 degrees colder than it's going to be, but that's still okay. I feel about as confident as I've ever felt about any hunt ever. Take that to the bank. We stink, bro.
Yeah, totally.
We smell.
I got fresh sausage and bacon coming.
Okay. Thank you. You good with pepperoni or you want something else? Perfect. Okay. Wet and cold.
Gas station pizza does not suck. Man, I'm wet. Hey, Carl. Suck it, Carl. You can't be having gas station pizza, you carnivore idiot.
What are you scouting?
My navigation route. Trying to decide if I gotta back up for 2 miles or drive through some of that mud, but not too familiar with the dirt out here. You know what I mean? It's been raining all morning. If she's pretty saturated and we get this here truck stuck, we might have ourselves a bit of a pickle. But boy, oh boy, the other side of that there water spot looks appealing. Why couldn't they continue the rocks for us? You know what I mean?
You're not gonna do it, are you?
Not? Kind of looks like somebody's already mud butted over there, don't it? This here's a heavy truck though, Bubba.
So you're just going all the way back or what?
Nope.
No?
I think we're gonna give her. But I figured I better hit it with a little bit of momentous. It's probably not nearly as bad as the guy thinks, huh? You know what they say. Oh, and you find out.
That wasn't bad at all.
We really built up that.
Watch us get stuck right here. So.
That's the, well, if you're not familiar with the ground, you know.
Yeah. We went right through it. That's funny.
It wasn't a big deal, was it? It's only getting worse, ain't it?
Ooh. That was bad.
Not too
Or
bad.
worse than.
Not too bad. Deal with way worse at home, that's for sure. Oh! Is that a buck? Holy sh! There's the big dog, buddy.
Back at camp, we shared stories and strategies from the day and even had some local hunters stop by and give us some tips on some areas to check out. All in all, it's been a good but tough start to the hunt.
need that SDK. If you wait on a deal, you can get pictures of
Yeah, I got meat. I ain't looking for meat. I mean, obviously I eat it, but I don't want to shoot you on man either.
section. You come into that straight, and I would have had like way clean perfect shots. And I would have had all the cameras on. We would have had all the cameras on. We would have had a lot of pre-rolls and coming in. Maybe let them even work the straight a little bit, and then shoot them. Like I wish I would have like waited a little bit, just because I think it would have been flawless. Like it would have worked. And it would have been a really cool video after that. Not that it was proven yet. It would have just given a little bit of... Well, it could have been the same deer, I don't know, but 30 minutes later, the spike came in bow range. We could have...
He said not this morning, but Monday morning when I... he said you need to change those south. He said you need to change those right to go. I didn't get a good look at him, but I could see enough that he was a rat. Well,
and before you got there, we're going to the next buck coming into camp. I think, yeah, right here, like on the property. So they're here.
In the next episode, all that scouting Johnathan has been doing may just pay off. Stay tuned.
Let's go, boy.